I was scrubbing windows 40 floors up when I saw a man choking a pregnant woman through the glass. My stomach dropped, because 2 years out of prison, I'd promised myself I'd never look away from something like this again. I called 911, but her face was turning purple, and she'd be dead before they climbed 40 floors. So I pried the window open with my squeegee and threw myself inside. "Get off her!" The man spun around, and the woman crumpled to the floor, clutching her belly. He smirked and flicked open a knife, and I realized I'd brought a squeegee to a knife fight. I smacked my squeegee across his wrist, and the knife skidded under a desk. But he was twice my size, and he slammed me into a filing cabinet, knocking the wind out of me. "You should have stuck to cleaning windows, idiot." He drove his fist into my ribs, and my vision blurred as the pregnant woman lay motionless across the room. He grabbed the knife and raised it over my chest. I held my breath thinking this was it, but then sirens screamed up from the street. My 911 call. His head snapped to the window, and he wiped his prints off the knife, dropped it beside me, and climbed onto my cleaning rig. I reached for his leg, but it was too late. He laughed, his hand on the controls. "Thanks for the ride. Have fun explaining this to the cops." He rode up out of sight, and the door burst open. The cops froze, staring at me. An ex-con, a bloody knife, and an unconscious pregnant woman behind me. Hands shaking, I put them up, and the tears came. I did the one good thing in my life, and it was going to send me back to prison. The cops cuffed me and started dragging me toward the door. "I'm the window cleaner." I called 911, the real guys on my rig, but they weren't listening. Then something thudded against the glass. The killer was back, white-knuckled on my rig, jabbing at controls he couldn't work. He'd panicked, shot up, and dropped right back to our floor. I pointed, and the pregnant woman's eyes fluttered open. She saw his face and screamed, "That's him! He attacked me!" The cops rushed to the window. Panicking, he slammed every button at once, but the rig dropped out from under him. "Ah!" Then a loud plop from below. He laughed at me for washing windows, and my window rig killed him. Then the pregnant woman pulled me into her arms, calling me a hero, and a tear fell because someone finally looked at me and didn't see a criminal.